Very big.
Yeah, very big. And how wet are your pants from all the paddling?
Nothing. I'm dry.
And how wet are my pants?
Let me show.
All right, as usual, we're off to somewhere to go and look at something. I think it's like a river walk or something along those lines. What is it?
Glass bottom boat to see.
Mermaids, is it? So this is where we're going to go and see the mermaids. Yeah?
If there is such a thing as mermaid, I would love to go and see the mermaid.
Okay, all right. So, well, that's where we're going. We're going off to a river somewhere where there's a glass bottom boat and there may or may not be mermaids.
Manatees.
Oh, they're manatees. Oh, well, of course, manatees were thought to be mermaids by the ancient sailors. The problem is they were really, really ugly ones.
Big and fat.
Let's go.
We are on the way.
All right, we're here. So
what? We hope to see the manatees, but not every trip you could see the manatees. If you can see them, you are blessed, apparently.
all right, well, we've been pretty lucky with all this sort of stuff. So cross your fingers.
Yeah, and your eyes.
Oh. All right, so one special thing, if you're staying at the campground in Silver Springs, they give you a pass to get into the park. So it's normally $2 per person, but because we're staying at the campground, we get in for free. Just take a photograph of your pass for the car and bring it with you to the kiosk. All right, so the manatees may be hiding up the river somewhere. So we're going to go do the walks and everything first and see if we can spot them from the edge of the river. So as mentioned previously, the sailors probably, as they were traveling around through the Caribbean where the manatees tend to populate, the sailors would have seen these creatures from a distance and then made an assumption that they were mermaids. Now, potentially, I mean, if it was me and I saw one, I'd go, well, that's one hell of an ugly mermaid. But these sailors may have just thought that they were only seeing the male ones, or that they were really unlucky and only got to see the really ugly ones. So there we have it.
Look at the crystal clear water.
Yeah. If there are any manatees in there, we're definitely going to be able to see it from here, because the water is absolutely completely clear and quite shallow.
Welcome back. We're on a mission to hit 1,000 subscribers so we can start donating our YouTube revenue to support families battling cancer. Join our journey, hit that subscribe button, and make a difference today. Now back to the video.
But how much is the
I don't know. But you notice that they've got a double one, so that means that you do no work at all. Is that what you're saying?
I will do my fair share. Did you see any manatees yet?
Wow. Wow. Okay, thank you. Oh, okay. So they're all over the other side there, apparently, and they're making babies.
Really?
That's what they said.
I should have worn my hearing aid. I didn't.
All right, we'll carry on with our walk and we can do the kayaking a bit later.
Okay.
All right, so the boardwalk is nice and easy. It's a bit of a loop. We're hoping that we're going to be able to see the manatees from the boardwalk. We just passed a couple of people and they said no, they couldn't see them from here. So I might have to be subjected to being a Popeye and doing the paddling so my wife can get to see the manatees.
Oh, look at fish. Two big fish there.
Yeah, there are two big fish down there. They're not manatees though, are they?
Yeah, definitely not manatees. Coconut. Wow.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to show up on the screen. What an absolutely fantastic place. You know, with the image that I get on the GoPro, you're just getting all the reflected stuff on the surface, but with the naked eye you can see right through all the way down to the bottom of the lagoon. Okay, so the Silver Springs is quite a big area, nice paved walks that you can go on, and something that really excites me is if you look at this tree behind me with all of the moss that's hanging down, that's sort of like, you know, the stuff out of the storybooks that you grew up with and read about and watched on TV documentaries and things like that. It's just absolutely fantastic.
Two of them.
Yeah, I might have to get my phone out and use that because this has got not much good to get through the surface glare. But basically there's two manatees just here. Alright, so there's two there, very, very hard to see. So out the back of the park, there's what's called a creek trail. And interestingly, we saw a sign that said, "Do not feed the monkeys." I had no idea that there were monkeys in Florida. I guess it makes sense with all the pirates and things. So,
Alligator.
oh, there's alligators. We've got to stay on the trail because we don't want to have to contend with alligators. So cross your fingers. Hopefully we get to see monkeys and alligators. All right, so we're paddling up a creek to look at manatees. How you going, Janie?
Hi.
Don't rock the boat too much. All right, to be fair, we definitely saw the manatees. There's water all over my camera. Okay, to be fair, we definitely saw the manatees. It was very fleeting. We had a few come up and breach. Almost impossible to get any photographs or anything with the cameras. Janie might have got some with her phone. I definitely didn't get any with the GoPro. They're actually quite big, a bit scary, particularly when they come up right beside you. You feel like you're not the biggest thing in the water when they're here. But yeah, all in all, I think it's relatively successful. I would come out and do like a 2-hour one. We're just doing a 1-hour one because, you know, we're limited on time. But yeah, I think it's worthwhile to come and do it. There's so many you don't know where to look.
Yeah. It's fun to see one.
All right, Janie.
What?
So, what's the deal? How was the whole Silver Springs experience?
Well, I like the park. The park is very pretty. But the kayaking was not so good. We arrived quite late and we couldn't get the glass bottom ones.
That's
So,
true. If we had come in about an hour earlier, we could have had a glass bottom ones. I mean, really scared because these things are so damn big.
Yeah, couldn't get any photos or videos of the manatees. The sun was in our eyes and
The sun was low and was reflecting off the surface of the water. So although we could see through, the cameras just couldn't manage to get through the glare of the water. So we got to see everything. Unfortunately, you guys aren't going to see anything at all. Now,
well, I see white blobs underneath our kayak. That's about it.
Yeah.
I can't see the manatees as a whole.
but they're
like,
big. They're big.
Very big.
They're
Yeah.
very big. And how wet are your pants from all the paddling?
Nothing. I'm dry.
And how wet are my pants?
Let me show. Where is it? Ah, hang on. It's the other way around. I can't see.
So anyway, basically, Janie had a good time sitting back, kicking back, watching the trees go by, relaxing, and I was the engine at the back doing all of the work. But that's
Well,
okay.
thank you
You're
for
welcome.
doing that.
You're welcome. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Oh, you're still here. You might like one of these videos next.